Our first guest tonight, one of the 103 Republicans who voted no on the latest spending measure. Joining me now, Congressman Ted Poe, a member of both the Judiciary and Foreign Affairs Committees. Congressman, great to see you. You're being recalcitrant, going against the spending plan. Why your decision?
Well, this was just another continuing resolution to postpone making the decisions about how we should spend. And I didn't think that it was appropriate to do that. The bill still funds Planned Parenthood. It does not fund the border wall. It also doesn't cut spending anywhere. And so, because of several reasons, I thought that it was not the way to proceed with just another continuing resolution postponing what we should have done is make a decision on federal spending.
Yeah, no question about any of that. But the president, the leader of your party, said clearly that he wanted to move this ahead and have the big fight over a budget and over spending and all of the principles, including the wall, you name it, for fiscal 18. And this isn't his budget. This is Barack Obama's budget as we move into the latter part of the year. Why didn't you buy that argument from the president?
Because it's Barack Obama's budget. That's exactly correct. I thought it was time that we lead.
Right.
We are in office. We have all three branches of government. Why blame Barack Obama for our inefficiency to pass a budget?
Oh, I don't blame, believe me, I don't blame Barack Obama. I blame Barack Obama and the Republicans in the House and the Senate who got us to this point. You guys have had years to get your act together, and President Obama, was Paul Ryan's leader in effect for 2 years. Now President Trump is in office, and he deserves the respect of the conference, don't you think?
Well, he does deserve the respect of the conference, and the budget that we passed, as you said, was not President Trump's budget, but it was a continuing of last year's budget. And I thought that was a mistake. We should have made a decision right now, working these first 100 days, even from last year.
But that's your leadership, Congressman. You and I have known each other a long time. We're Texans. You know, it's straight up stuff. I mean, if you guys felt that way, then take it up with Paul Ryan, your speaker, throw him the heck out, do whatever you want, but move ahead with it. This is a president who inherited a budget, and you know that very well.
Well, we did take this up with the leadership. That we thought it was, many of us thought it was time right now to lead and make decisions and not just continue the same process. So we brought that up. We lost that fight, and that's why so many Democrats voted to continue the same budget that we had last year under the last president for until September. I thought that was a mistake. We lost that fight with leadership.
Okay, and in spending and in health care, have you come to glory on health care, or can the president depend on you this time around?
I believe so. I think we're very close to the votes. I supported the previous draft of the bill. I support this bill with the changes, and I hope that we have enough people to lead instead of continue to say no about the things that we are supposed to do. One of those major promises was that we would repeal Obamacare and we would replace it. And it's long overdue for us to do that. So I think we're close. I hope there's enough members of the conference that will quit continuing to vote no and say yes and lead.
Well, on this, to his credit, the president, as you know, is leading. He's out front negotiating with some of the congressmen who were not going to support it. Including, for example, Fred Upton or Bill Long, who've changed their mind and are being supportive. Does it look hopeful to you? Are you hopeful? Does it look to you like we're going to see a vote tomorrow?
It is very hopeful, and you're right. I don't want a mistake between the president and Congress. The president is leading. And he's working with Congress, something we haven't had, trying to compromise to work to get us to the finish line so that we can pass legislation. But the Congress isn't doing it.
You're just not used to all that loving attention from the White House.
Well, that is true. I mean, the president has. I've been at the White House a couple of times. Members of Congress are going to the White House to meet with the president. That didn't happen in the last 8 years.
Well, you're getting spoiled. You're gonna love the rest of the process, I'm sure.